What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Avengers Infinity War video. So if you are new to the channel, please do consider leaving a like and subscribe down below if you did enjoy the video. So there were so many big moments in this movie. There were absolutely just loads, and I would love to know your favourite bits down below. Drop a comment down below to let me know your favourite bit of the movie. Mine, I just can't actually decide. I think it's easily any moment with Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange, in my opinion, stole the show, especially when he did that thing where he went like that and loads of him appeared. I thought it was so cool. But unfortunately, just like with many movies out there, there were movies or bits that were actually cut from the movie. I think this is a very modern phenomenon here with movies such as Infinity War, where they have so much CGI that there's so many bits they can cut for the trailer, some bits especially cut for the trailer, and many trailers for movies have whole sequences, a good minute of most of the Infinity War trailer actually wasn't in the movie. So these deleted scenes do suck that we don't get them in the movie, but I think that if they had every single bit of footage that they filmed for the movie and what they wanted to put in the script, well, I think that this movie would have been almost 4 hours long, which I don't think I would have really complained. Now, one thing which was completely missing from the movie was the line that Thanos utters in the trailer: "Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe," as he goes like that with his Infinity Gauntlet. Now, it's a real shame that this scene wasn't actually in the movie, and I really am gutted that we never got to see that, because I really wanted to see him have more dialogue, and Josh Brolin easily stole the show in Infinity War playing Thanos. Now, it would have been nice to see more of him, but I guess that this movie was thoroughly full of Thanos, and really this was a Thanos story more than anything else, to be honest. No other character really had more of a showing than Thanos, especially with all the backstory that we had to get on him and the story that we had to move forward of him getting all of the stones. Now, there was reportedly a lot more to this movie. A lot of this movie, there was a lot more going to be the story for Thanos. His backstory, his life on Titan, was reportedly in the script, but cut for time. Not sure if that was even filmed. I would probably expect that a lot of that possibly was filmed and maybe used in Avengers 4. So let's bear in mind that stuff like the backstory heavily for Thanos will probably be used in Avengers 4. Now he's got more of a sort of a different lease on life when he goes to the farm. Well, I think that we will have more flashbacks when maybe Captain Marvel takes the Adam Warlock route, visits him at the farm and talks to him, and we will maybe see his life on Titan, his father Alars as well, who is also an Eternal, and there's possibly going to be an Eternals movie popping up as well at some point. So I think that we may learn more of when Titan was a prospering nation. Now, one thing possibly cut as well was the destruction of Xandar. A lot of people did report that they had seen cut to the movie where they did see Xandar being destroyed, and we did have John C. Reilly's character from the Guardians of the Galaxy 1 movie. We did see him actually try to escape the planet with his family. So there's a lot to do with Xandar that was cut as well, possibly. Now, other bits and pieces were from the trailers, such as Stormbreaker being forged. We never saw good old Thor pick up his hammer and kind of all the lightning comes out of it, him forge it. It looked like he was forging this all on his own. Now, personally, I think that this was actually cut because we never really saw Peter Dinklage's Edgetree character in the trailers or any of the marketing. We just knew that Peter Dinklage was actually in the movie, and a lot of us did expect him to play that role. However, I think that this was a misdirect, and it would have been nice to see that moment in the movie. I think it would have worked a bit better than him simply just going straight through to the Bifrost. I felt that it would have been nice to have him go like that, all the lightning, and say, yeah, I'm gonna split. I've got to sort Earth out. It's craziness. One thing which I was gutted about as well was the fact that we never really got much of a Black Widow and Hulk reunion. We saw that moment in the trailer where he was standing next to the Hulkbuster suit, and we never really saw it land on Earth, and we never saw him actually talk to Natasha. And well, in Age of Ultron, we thought they were going to get together, but they didn't. So we never really saw much of that rekindling of a romance. I hope that that continues on in the MCU, but I'm not holding much hope. And it would have been nice to see that really tender moment from two people who over the course of so many movies have slowly got, well, they're interested in each other. You can quite clearly see that. Now, another thing was weird was the fact that T'Challa and Captain America were together looking out across the soon-to-be battlefield, and we never got to see Cap with his shield turn it on and then talk to T'Challa about the upcoming battle. Personally, I think that would have added quite a lot. It would have added a lot to the story. It would have been a nice moment between an eternal soldier, could have added some perspective with Bucky as well, and T'Challa, and we have those two meet, who are two kind of, they have a big status put upon them, being the first Avenger and being the man at the time, and T'Challa being a newly crowned king and having this responsibility of this huge war thrust upon him just after he actually killed his cousin. So yeah, it's kind of weird that we never got that in the movie. But a lot of those tender moments were cut, I guess, for time again. But the film, again, was great as it was. And also, weirdly, we never got to see Steve actually go to shake the hand of T'Challa again. It would have been nice for him to kind of have a nice, graceful meeting. But we got that weird sort of bowing weird joke which completely fell flat. And another thing was we've got a pop vinyl of Hulk busting out of the Hulkbuster suit. Now, the movie, we had Hulk not wanting to come out, especially after he had his ass completely handed to him by Thanos at the start of the movie. So, this pop vinyl, and a lot of us were thinking that he would bust out of the Hulk outfit. Personally, I think that this was possibly going to happen at some point when the Outriders just swarmed him. He was going to bust out of that, but they cut that, possibly from the script. Maybe it wasn't actually filmed. However, that is it for this video. Please drop a like, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.